What's up, YouTube? It's Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, coming at you on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope you guys are having an awesome start of your week. Happy holidays to all of you out there in the YouTube world. Thank you for watching my videos, and remember that I still have my giveaway going on from last week's pickup videos. I am giving away that Batman Who Laughs #1, the A and the B cover. So make sure you click on the link that I'll post up here and go watch that video. All you gotta do is be subscribed, like the video, and comment. I do have a question in there that I asked, so go ahead and watch the video and comment. I'll put you into the video. I'll put you into the running for that giveaway, and I will be choosing a winner probably tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be my comic pickups, and I'll show who won. So anyways, today's video will be about my half-price books pickups. Today I was just out and about in San Antonio, and I went by a half-price books that I had not been to. There's probably like 5 or 6 half-price books here in town, and today I just decided to go to one that I hadn't been to. Hopefully I could find some gold. Well, didn't find any buried treasures, but I did find a lot of decent, really good books. So really happy to get these in my collection. Let's start off first though with a book that came out last week, brand new book that I hadn't picked up, but it's been picking up some steam. So I wanted to showcase it off to you guys so that you have the chance to get to your local comic shops and go pick it up. And that is going to be X-23 #7. That is the B cover. I believe a Mike Deodato cover. There is a first appearance of a new assassin in there, but online on eBay, this book has gotten very hot, $25 to $40. Some of them I've seen for even more. So as soon as I pretty much found out that this book was getting so hot, I did not pick it up last week. But I hit up the owner of the comic shop that I go to, and I said, hey, do you guys got any? He says, yeah, I got 2. And I asked him if he would put one away. He said yes. And I told him, hey, the book is getting kind of hot. So just to let you know, I don't know what he did with that other one, but I'm the kind of guy that really only picks up one copy. And I'll let my comic shop know because he hooks me up with deals. So if I help him out every once in a while with some speculation, I know that the favor will be returned later on. So for all of you guys watching, make sure you get to your local comic shop and check last week's wall, see maybe if they still have this cover on there. Really good cover to pick up. X-23 #7. So let's get on with it. Half-price books. Went to the one. It's clear across town for me. It's probably like a 30-minute drive, but I went just to check to see if they had anything really good, and they had some decent finds in there. So let's start off with these Marvel House of M #1. Absolutely love this series, guys. House of M. Really with the Avengers Disassembled that came out in 2001, I believe, and then right after that is when this House of M kicked off. And this is really the beginning of practically everything that's going on, even nowadays in Marvel, all started with that Avengers Disassembled and then into this House of M, especially with the mutants, because as you know, at the end of this, that's when Scarlet Witch, says those 3 words, no more mutants, and it almost decimates the whole mutant community. So I picked up #1, and they had #3. I had already had #2, so I didn't want to grab #2. They had #3, #4, #5, and #7. So I am only, try to hold those up there. I'm only missing issue 6 and issue 8 of this series. I already had #2, so happy to get this into the collection. This is definitely a story that I've always wanted in my personal collection, guys. Absolutely love House of M. Continuing on with Marvel, next one I got this Exiles #1. As you can tell, I practically just walked in the door from Half Price Books because I still got them in the bag and boards from them with the Half Price Book sticker. So this is Exiles #1. This is a first appearance of a few characters, Nocturne and a couple others. But I saw it in there and I didn't have it, and I know it's a book, worth grabbing. It's not the most expensive book out there, but it's got some first appearances, and I'm digging first appearances. So Exiles #1. Any more Marvel in here? Got one more Marvel for you. This is New Avengers number 16. Obviously, it's not the New Avengers that everybody's looking for right now with that first appearance of Ronan, which I think is number 11. But this is New Avengers 16. It's the there's a death in this one for $1. I couldn't pass it up. New Avengers. All right, moving on to DC. Picked up a couple good ones. This is Action Comics 714. Just an absolutely awesome Joker cover where he's wearing the yellow, red, and blue of Superman. Any Joker cover I'm absolutely digging, and I will pick them up in a heartbeat, and especially for $1. I cannot pass that up, guys. Next one we got Superman 160. That is this is the beginning of the Emperor Joker storyline where Joker inherits the powers of Mr. How do you say his name? Mr. Mistiplik. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, and another great thing, you know me and my variants, it's a newsstand. Absolutely love it. I did not know that this was the first. And this is actually one of those that you could turn it around and see from the other side with Bizarro. And this is the actual first appearance of this Bizarro who's created by the Joker. You know me, it wouldn't be a pickups video unless I had some Batman to show off, and I picked one up, Detective Comics 633 for $1. Nothing special about this cover, about this book, other than it's a Batman book, and I absolutely love Batman. And for $1, I couldn't pass it up. Didn't have it in my collection, so glad to get that. And we got Infinite Crisis number 1. I know the big ones to get with Infinite Crisis is going to be number 3 and number 5 because that's the first appearance of the Blue Beetle. But they had number 1, and number 1 is also a book that seems a lot of people are going out there to get. So definitely wanted to grab that. And if my memory serves me right, it is. That's a Jim Lee cover. I had to kind of look at Batman again, and it's distinct. Jim Lee draws Batman, and you can really tell that it's him. All right, and the last 2 books I picked up, this is Damian, Son of Batman. It's part of a 4-part storyline. I have number 1, and this is like an Elseworld story where the Joker actually kills Batman. So this is where Damian takes over, and you can tell that's the future. If you have, I think it's Batman 666, where it shows the future where Damian has taken up the mantle of Batman. That is the same Batman there. And I also picked up number 4. So I have 1, and now I've got 3 and 4. I gotta get on the lookout for that number 2 just to finish that series out. But yeah, that's it from Half Price Books. Got some good ones. I did have to put some stuff back because I didn't want to spend a buttload. Actually, there is one more book I did want to show off to you. I'm not one to pick up trades, but I saw this. Whenever I'm at Half Price Books, I always go through the trades just to see if they have this issue, this one. And I hate how they put the sticker up there. Absolutely kills it for me. But this is my absolute favorite Batman story. And they had it. I was so surprised because anywhere I ever look for this book, it is still at full price, right? And it's at $24.99. And I was just really surprised that Half Price Books had it for $12.49, half off. So for me, instead of having to pull out that Batman 608 through 619, I can just open this up and read it, whenever I want to check out the Hush storyline again. This is an absolute favorite story of mine, and nothing wrong with it. It does have some writing on the inside, but who cares? I get to read this Hush storyline whenever I want. And the last thing I want to show off, guys, a little bit of speculation. This book right here, this Batman Shadow the Bat number 1, this has picked up a little bit of steam here recently because this is the first appearance of Zsasz. So if you know, Zsasz is one of those the Rogue Gallery, one of the villains, and he's like a mass murderer, serial killer. Every time he kills somebody, he kind of puts a slash in his skin. He cuts himself, and so every one of the slashes on his skin is somebody that he's killed. Anyway, so this has picked up some steam recently because DC has come out and said that they they will have Zaz on one of the TV shows out there in their, in their plethora of TV. Maybe Titans, I'm not sure, on the DC universe. But for everybody out there, guys, go to your local comic shop and at least get this. It's a really cheap book. Maybe even you can probably find it for $1. It does come polybagged, and mine is still closed up. I haven't opened it, but it does have all this stuff inside. One day I might open it up just to check it out. But anyways, that's all I got for you. Remember, go check out my other video with the giveaway. I will be picking a winner tomorrow. So have yourselves an awesome Monday and happy holidays to everybody. See you next time. Peace.